My name's Patrick Gilroy. I'm a senior learning designer.
I'm Mitchell Broomhall. I'm a learning designer here at the AA.
The current training techniques that we're using at the AA, various really. So we have a mix of traditional classroom based, we have remote sessions held over Teams, and then the bulk of what we do in terms of digital learning is based around scenarios.
Here at Albury we have the two training rooms that we're sat in now. We have other training rooms with computers in, and that's more for our contact centre staff, so they can go and get familiar with systems and they've got a computer to access.
We came across ARuVR, and one of the appealing factors was it was giving us access to this technology, but also helping us to embed that within the business and within the team. So one of it has been upskilling our team members to use the tools, to use VR, to get to grips with 360 cameras and 360 imagery, and also using that to build out some sort of creative learning. So whether that would be a technical how-to when you're spotting hazards within a scenario, or it would be something to do with a storytelling. Basically, we just want to make it a really immersive for patrols, and the technology and the support from ARuVR helps us to do that.
But then we've also got like mock-up engines and different versions of cars and that sort of thing that they can get familiar with and look at. Outside of the workshop we have places where vans can pull up, and then they can get familiar with vans and also get to use them. They can actually put them into into real life situations where they'll say, okay, we want to load this, and we train them that way of they'll each try and load things, and they're watched and assessed, and we have checklists that we say, you did that well, you haven't done that so well, and that's all built in our LMS and we can report through that.
I think the ARuVR platform is going to benefit us in a number of ways. First and foremost, it's going to take training which is more traditional, not to say that it's not effective, but we certainly know that it could be more effective, and I think the platform will enable us to do that. And one of the fundamental ways it will enable us to do that is to put a patrol actually in the scenario that they can relate to and is real to them, which is really difficult to emulate with a more traditional video or animation-based scenario. So one of the key bits and pieces that we're looking to implement is to put patrols into dangerous situations which we just can't replicate safely or feasibly or ethically. Doing normal methods, we can't take a patrol out onto the hard shoulder of the M6, for example, in the pouring rain. But what we could do is to simulate an environment which replicated that in a safe way. And us to be able to do that and to have a patrol experience, that could be a really powerful way of getting them to learn.